Hello, hello! What you're about to see is a re-upload of the first live stream I ever did, which I did earlier today, and then it all went wrong. The latter half was all screwed up, so you'll be hearing my voiceover come in again about halfway through the video to explain what went wrong and then just talk over the rest of the video, so you can still see what happened in this amazing, unpredictable tale. You just won't be able to hear any of the game or my original commentary. On with the show! What have I done? Good gracious me. Good gosh. Have I done it? It does indeed say that I'm live, though I don't know if that's at all accurate. How to figure this out? How would one know? I shall open YouTube on my phone, and then I will know. Then I will know for definitely real. Oh yeah, that's me. Oh yeah, that's me. Hi. Wow. Guess I'll just keep that open on my phone since I'm about to swap monitors. I'm on the internet now. I've never live streamed before. This is an entirely whack and new experience for me. Well, what else is for it? It's time to play some gosh darn video games, isn't it? Sorry, I just realized I can't just stop and look at my phone like that. It's a live stream. I can't cut that out after. Now I can finally close this. This is just a little live stream test. That's all this is, because I've never done this before, as is probably evident from the everything. I do need the live chat open, though, because I've got the monitor is displaying my GameCube. I can chat to myself. Whoa! Brilliant. Hopefully they don't kick me up for spamming in my own chat. We're playing Zelda 4 Swords. Oh yeah. It's happening. It's happening. I mean, when was I ever gonna actually... Whoa! Jesus, it's loud. I don't know if it's loud in the... Hang on. I gotta listen to the stream and see if it's too loud there. Now you could probably hear me if I speak up. Which I intend to do. I will not be quiet! I will not be silenced by this GameCube. Oh god. But I will be silenced by my inability to put my own headphone cord around my GameCube controller. There we go. It's in here! Let's do this. I don't think I actually have any files of this on this console here. There we go. That answers that, doesn't it? This isn't the sort of Zelda game one tends to just kind of like sit down and do a massive playthrough. Oh, gotta love how the music kicks in there. So I figured, what better game to pick for a stream test than to long ago in the Kingdom of Hyrule, wind sorcerer named Vati appeared. Vati terrorized the people of Hyrule. What? Why would you do that? That's such a waste of time. And kidnapped many beautiful girls from their homes. That seems like also a bit unnecessary, a bit extraneous, a bit gratuitous. When all hope seemed lost, a young boy carrying little more than a sword appeared. He also had a shield. According to the legends, when the boy drew his sword, he split into 4. Whoa! That's new. The 4 who are one work together to vanquish Vati. The hero used his sword to bind Vati in a remote area of Hyrule. The people christened the blade the 4 Sword and built a shrine around it. There it remained undisturbed for many years. Ages flowed by. The wind sorcerer Vati broke free of his prison and kidnapped Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. Wow, that didn't have much lead up, just sort of did it. Princess Zelda's childhood friend Link used the power of the 4 Swords to defeat Vati and seal him away once again. And for a time, the people of Hyrule believed their land was safe until it happened again. The bastard came back. Link, can you hear me? No, sorry. Let's actually read it. Oh god, it's not gonna give me time to... Link, can you hear my voice? I thought it was gonna let me forward it, but it's just gonna go. Swiftly and suddenly, dark clouds covered all of Hyrule. Gotta hate when that happens. Was planning a picnic for today, but not anymore. It's rain. Ominous clouds that filled all those who saw them with fear. Alright, well, not all of us are scared of clouds, Zelda, I presume. A sense of dread swept across the land. I had some thoughts about the intro pro thing that scrolled by, but now that this is going on, I've forgotten them all. Link, hurry to Hyrule Castle. Sure. Sounds like fun. Wasn't doing anything else today. I mean, I had a knitting circle planned, but sure, Zelda wants me to go to the here I am, you know? Oh, Link, it's you. Thank goodness you came. 6 maidens who guard Hyrule are gathered here in the castle. Why aren't they outside protecting it? The sky has become so dark and foreboding. I'm worried about the seal that binds the wind sorcerer Vati. That seems like a sensible thing to be worried about at a time like this. Princess Zelda, come quickly! I guess that's one of the guards. You must hurry. Come, this way. Okay. Whatever you say, I'm just an observer. I'm like the officiator or whatever of this event, I presume. These 6 maidens guard the portal to the Four-Sword Sanctuary to keep it safe. We're going now to make sure the Vati seal remains strong. Now the Shrine Maidens and I must open the portal to the Four Swords resting place. Step back, Link. Well, then why am I here in the first place? If you're just gonna tell me to get away. I mean, it makes sense that I don't know how to do this, because I don't know any magic off the top of my head, but you all seem to have this relatively under control, so I will relinquish my complaints. Carry on, as you were. Does this mean it's working? You guys have to communicate with me. I've never done this. I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, that looks adequately working. Come with me, Link. Sure. Come with you where? Because it seems like there's some come out of this way. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Ah! Who are... Can't be. You're... Link? I thought I was Link. Yeah, we both look the same. I also noticed this. Yeah, oh, whoa. Hey, wait a minute. Sure is fortunate they have a 7 barrier limit on that. Otherwise, they might have done that to me, and that would have been insta-game over. Ah! The shiz has entered! I was about to type into the chat, but I can speak to you here. Hello! Ah, God! I don't know what's happening. So glad you're here for my first stream. It took some doing. I've been at it for an hour trying to get it to work, and it turned out that I should just install a different program than the one I was trying to use. Very glad you're here! Oh my God. Things are happening currently and presently. What? Do you listen here? What do you think? Ow. Okay. That was uncalled for. But it'll definitely go differently this time. That's okay. I'm gonna stop getting beaten up and just pick up a sword. The sword guards the seal on the Wind Sorcerer Vati. If you draw the sword, you must know what will happen. Will you still draw forth the sword? That's very presumptuous that I will know what will happen, but sure, I'll draw it because I'm tired of getting punched in the face by this red-shielded punk who looks an awful lot like me. Man, is that what I look like? It's a shame. Ah, God, there are 4 of me. That's a new development. There's a 4v1. What about now, punk? Oh, God. Wait a moment. This ain't good. Ruh-roh. Well, that's not fair. They can just use wind. I'm not allowed to do that. Yes, hi, you cheated. That's the only reason you won. By God, that was a short game. Wasn't expecting to lose so fast. Link, you have accepted the destiny of the hero. Princess Zelda and the 6 maidens have been taken by dark forces. I was there for that part. That was pretty scary. However, Vati's magic has robbed the Four Sword of its power to vanquish darkness. That is a shame. To return the sword to its full strength, find the source of that power. Force gems. You're making this up. Those aren't real. Gather force gems wherever they lie, and rescue the maidens and Princess Zelda. I mean, I will try. She just called me over. I was in the middle of a knitting circle. It would be nice to go back to that with 4 of us on hand. Sure, the first level, Whereabouts of the Wind. Sounds like a good thing to do. Rip the links indeed. Sorry, I'm very new. I've never live streamed like this before, as the title surely indicates. So if the sound balancing is off, and or I'm not looking at chat frequently enough because it's not in my head to do so, my sincerest apologies. I don't know how frequently I'll be live streaming after this, but depending on how this goes, well, we shall see, I suppose. Link, you must awaken, Link. No, I mustn't. I must sleep. My head hurts. I just got caught in a tornado. Ah! I'm awake. Hoot! At last, you're awake, Link. I am Kepora Gebora. Mine is the voice you've been hearing since you left the Four-Sword Sanctuary. Since you left makes it sound like it was of my own volition, when in reality, I was tornadoed away from there. It was not my intent to leave. I know you're worried about finding Vati, but you must not act rashly. You were the one who was telling me to do all that stuff, like, immediately. Find the 6 Shrine Maidens and Princess Zelda, and you will also find Vati. As for that Dark Shadow, let's call him Shadow Link. That's, well, as good a name as any. That one is up to no good. I was aware I was punched twice. Sort of the thing that when that happens, you become aware that someone is up to no good. Your sword is weak, but you can restore its power by infusing it with force gems. I caught that. I wasn't asleep for that bit. Hoo-hoo! First gather the 4 who were once one with the L button or Y button. I must fly, but we will meet again on the road ahead. If you say so. Ha! Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Yeah! They all just like scream together. And then you can set them into different formations. It's all coming back to me now. Alright, Diamond one's obviously the best one. Hey, well, I fixed up that blunt force trauma wound to my head by cutting some bushes. I didn't read what it said, but it was probably just saying pick up gems, because that's an important thing to do. Oh, there's a whole lot of stuff over here. Everyone, stay together to use the buddy system. Oh, can I somersault yet? Yeah. Yep. Can you still do the, if I... Yeah! I don't really know what function the hops do. I guess in battle it keeps you nimble, but it mostly just looks funny. Well, we're on our way. This is the 4 of us. We're the best boy band ever right now. Yeah! I guess force gems are just lying around in people's bushes. Don't mind if I take those. We don't need to go in this room over here. I'm pretty sure this is just explaining how to do the formations, which, as you can see, I have a very firm grasp on right now. The down one, the right one, the square one, and the spinny one. I.e. the best one. And I know how to swap between them, too. Yes. Brilliant. We will need a few of them for this, I think. Rocks are heavy. Whose idea was it to put a rock where there's supposed to be a bridge? What does this switch do? Ah! It makes those fall. Why on earth was there just like a net above us in the sky doing that? I am genuinely unsure. Which button is... I found the pick up rock button. Brilliant. How do I make them... There we go. If I just tap L, they will all fall back into squishy mode where they're not in a formation. Because if they're like this, I can't get through. Oh, I can sort of, but not when it's actually formed. Yeah, so I have to break formation every time I want to go through something small like that. Oh god, there was a purple one in there. Apparently we don't use rupees around here. None of those are hidden under rocks. I've opened the Game Boy mode. Huh? Guys, I don't know how to do. Maybe we gotta. Oh man, this switch is a real head scratcher. Maybe the diamonds. Let's do that. What's in here? What is a reward for that brain teaser right there? A boomerang. 4, in fact. Don't mind if we do. Got it. You throw it, it hits stuff. They get hurt. Hip. Yep. Whoop. Yep. Hip. I understand. Oh, meaning we could do it like, yeah! Just one when you're by yourself, but if you're the 4 of you, then you're throwing out the boomerangs left and right center. Yeah! I like to see them try. Oh, actually, would it be possible for me to, from here to... Can I... Oh, I can't do diagonals. I'm either up or down. Or up or left. Oh, right, because this game can be played with a Game Boy Advance. So that 4 of you can do it. Hence why you would need to be not 8 directions. You've got to be 4. That's that miscreant Shadow Link! Boomerang! Oh wow, Boomerang doesn't care a bit about Boomerang. I accidentally picked up a key while I was trying to smack my nemesis in the face with a blunt instrument. It's a small key. Press the R button to lift it and carry it to a keyhole. That's a shame we can't just put them in our pocket like the olden days. Oi! Where do you think you're... Oi, you! I've got a message for you and it's a bit of... What are you doing? Ah, you're just leaving. It's fine. It's fine. Didn't need friends anyway. Woo! Yay! You got 100 force gems. You're filled with power. I understand exactly what they mean by filled with power. I felt the power rise within me when that happened. It's rock removing day. We're your local gardening service. Don't mind why we all look the same. We are not brothers. We are mystical entities as summoned by one sword. I do, however, note a lot of stumps here that are very wooden and not very pick-upable. I am not that strong. I do also, however, detect a key here. A keyhole, in fact, for this key. There isn't another one, though, is there? Within which we should be putting this key. Nah, probably is the only one. Inside the... Oh! Why, hello there. Funky house beats. Yeah, this Zelda game is very much like an odd dog. It's like the gimmick one, but it's actually fun kind of thing. It's sort of like a... It has lots of Link to the Past vibes, because I think Four Swords was originally like a bundle that came with the Game Boy version of Link to the Past. And then they were like, hey, this is cool, we should make another one of these, and that's just what this is just the other Four Swords game. And they put it on the GameCube for... I guess that makes enough sense, because the GameCube can connect to Game Boys. Anyway, oh, thank goodness. That stupid door was really getting on my nerves. I see there's a problem. It was locked. It never occurred to me that someone might have locked it from the outside. Ah, I'm convinced it was that shadowy boy, the one who looks just like you. As we're not affiliated, I just want that to be clear. Can I close this while you're talking? Oh my god, I can. Sure, I guess we'll just chat without seeing each other. Strange things are happening everywhere these days. You boys watch yourselves. Sure, I will do just that. I will stop standing in a military formation also while I'm in your house. That seems rather rude. Whoa! Your backyard is just in a tree. Hello? Sorry, I did not mean to throw a boomerang. That was not my intent. Purple Link is... Well, Red Link is best Link. But Purple Link is there as well. I mean, the beauty of it is that we all have a favorite Link, don't we? Maybe. Or not. Who knows? I've started working out so I can do something about all those Octoroks out front. Still, no matter how strong I am, I'll never be able to lift a huge rock alone. Yeah, that would be absurd if someone was just that freaking strong. Never happened. Oh, I can pick up a bush too. Would you like a bush, good sir? I love that you can smack with the things you can pick up. Oh, that reminds. Oh, wait till we're outside so you can see it in the full. There's an item. Oh right, we do have to pick it up with our bram. That replaces the boomerang, regrettably. If it was multiplayer, we would each get an item, and then we'd all be throwing projectiles all around and junk. But not so at the moment. But a fire rod, that's important. I didn't read the description for it, but it's pretty self-explanatory, I figure. Oh, so you want that rod, do you? That shadowy boy was after the same thing. I hid it from him, but I think you can have it. You've been so nice to me. And besides, you look like you can be trusted with it. she says as we're scrambling out the door with it in our back pocket. Take care of it, alright? Sure thing. Thank you for being very kind about that. I was not a very good house guest. I did throw a bush at your relative of some description. So yeah, this is a... Oh god! I've caused a small error. Ah, you get more force gems for causing forest fires. I don't exactly understand why. No, we want the diamond formation. Yeah! Get all these force gems. Yeah! How many left we need? Oh, actually, you know, I just considered my face is completely blocking some of the UI. Hang on, let me... Sorry, I didn't even think to move that. Can I even just... Now you can see my health. Brilliant. Sorry about that. Back to the gaming experience. Oh, that's the wrong HDMI. Whoa, sorry. There we go. Oh, shoot, actually, I want those boomerangs back for those gems. Sorry, I wanted to check... 1692 till orange sword, whatever that is supposed to mean. Hang on, I gotta see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna be causing some destruction in a minute. We're gonna be causing some property damage, I figure. I just do want the boomerang for just a moment, because I want to get those 2 red gems, because I want to see what the till is. I want an orange sword. Silver is so last year. We shall go outside and pluck those force gems straight from the river with our expert formation. Get this rock out of the way. We'll never be able to do it otherwise. Yeah! That's the stuff. Right, sorry, there was another thing I wanted to show you. Just a moment. Just gotta get the fire rod back, because I'm presuming we need that to burn the stump so we can get onward. The stump is blocking a large rock, is it not? One that seems like the exact same shape and size as that staircase that's on the other side of the river. That seems pretty peculiar, doesn't it? But you can pick up the other links and use them as blunt tools of war. So you will see me getting many link kills, I'm sure, in the near future. Oh, there actually wasn't. Oh wait, were the stumps blocking this? I'm not sure, but there's a stump here. Bonk. Ah! It was a stump of fortune. Someone hit all their life savings in this stump, unless these aren't actual currency and just only I can see them or whatever. I hope that's not the case, because that would be pretty strange if that suddenly appeared in someone's stump and they had no idea about it. Let's go underground. It's always the safe thing to do. That is very much a cheap. What are you doing here? Go back to the Mushroom Kingdom. There is no place for you here. Can I formation here? I sure can't. It's 2-dimensional right now. Oh, can I... Yeah! Hang on, can I throw you up to this? Oh, I just bashed your head on the ceiling. Sorry, it was not my intent. If I throw you, can I swap you in midair? Hang on. There's gotta be a way to do this. Alright, that didn't work so well. Never mind. There's probably a... Oh. I'm very bright. Okay, cool. I figured out the puzzle, everyone. It was very difficult. Huh. Batting cannons projectile. You know, actually, maybe you can. I don't know. I mean, maybe it works with any weapon to bat cannons things back. I don't know, like you can with the... Oh, God, with the bottle. Oh, stop hammering. It is not hammer time. In fact, it is calm down and rationally talk about this time. Why do you even hate me so much? We should have so much in common, really. Same hair problems and all. I would assume, given the same hair. Unless yours is just, like, made of shadows or something. Sorry, I felt the need to clear all those rocks. Oh, God! I was looking at chat and got hurt by a thing. They said these were Octoroks? Didn't look like the Octoroks I'm familiar with. Oh, my combo's back at 1. Oh, failure. Fire! Burn it all! Give me gems. Okay, so you get more gems by burning. I should be doing that. This switch is feeling very obviously out in the open. Should I be wary of that? Is it gonna be like a trap, or... Oh, no, it was anything but. Oh, my God. Always hit the buttons that are in the middle of the road, apparently. My goodness, those are the goodness buttons. Up you get. Oh, my God, that didn't even kill it. These things are crazy strong. Let's just burn a bit of this away for reasons of gathering force. It's not arson. It's just I'm getting force gems. This seems out of place. Ah, it's another one of these. My God, they have a lot of things. Jeepers. Yeah. Okay. Was there one in this side of the tree? Yeah, there we go. One fell over there. Oh, get away! Oh. Maybe it's not hostile. Maybe it's friendly and cute! It was not either of those things. Well, it was a little cute. Yep. Oh my God. I may have angered the local guard with one or more of my actions. Hello? Would you accept a rock as a trade? I broke them on a tree. I hope that's alright. I hope you will accept them in pebbles. But, I guess I shouldn't hold out any hope for that. You guys know you're not gonna get me up there, right? Okay, cool. I'll just swim in formation under this bridge. Should be safe enough. It's relatively safe. Hello? Ah! You saved Tingle! Ooh, that outfit, that aura! It's the fairy that Tingle has dreamed of. It's you! Oh, Mr. Fairy, you coming to my rescue has left me overcome with emotion. Let me thank you by sharing some thrilling Tingle news with you. Not sure Tingle News is the variety that I am frequently interested in. The oh-so-Tingle-esque pastime of collecting Force Gems is all the rage now. In fact, I got stuck under here trying to get the Force Gem out of this rock. But you saved me. Clearly it was the power of the gems that led you here to me. Tingle believes without a doubt that good things come from collecting Force Gems. Yes, apparently you get enough of them and your weaponry all changes color. Excellent for the fashion of today. Why, collecting enough Force Gems may even turn Tingle into a real and true fairy! Doubt. No doubt that's why you're after the Force Gems too, isn't it, Mr. Fairy? To turn myself into a fairy? You think Mr. Fairy wants to turn into a fairy? Let's be fair about where we look and share the gems equally, Mr. Fairy. And with that, Tingle must say his farewells. Are you alright? Don't follow me! Tingle! Tingle! Kurimba! Hey, sure, whatever you say, you were under a large rock a moment ago. Are you gonna be alright? And so he went off into the great beyond. I don't think he has a way to get down from that balloon, does he? Well, who knows? Hello, what's this? Swim basics. Don't be timid. Jump on in. That's the basics of swimming. Get in the water. Worry about how to paddle later. Nah, I got it. Alright, down we go. I probably just screwed myself out of some interesting loot. Oh, is this gonna bring me out? Ah, probably up on this little side of it here. Broing. I'll have that. Hey, at least we can hold our breath for 5 seconds. That's more than Ocarina Link can at the beginning. How long is it? Like 2? Oh, yes. We are becoming very forceful. These people are still trying to poke us from up there with their big pointy swords. I don't much care for that. This is a pretty waterfall. Oh, look at the rainbow! Set fire to it all! Whoosh. Ah, no. Oh, I almost burned some stuff up there by accident, and I wouldn't have been able to get into it in time before it all went away. Before the bushes all eliminated themselves. Why, hello there. Is this your cannon with wings? Shooting folks out of my home by cannon's my hobby. Hey, you want to go for a ride? Well, climb on in, press the A button. You shoot right up like a human cannonball. If you want to leave, press up or down on one of the exits. I do understand how doors work, but now I also understand how cannons work. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get this turn. Yeah! Oh god, I can probably steer myself during this, can't I? Yes. Hang on, I'm gonna leave the rest of them up here and go up. Catch this chest myself. Yay! I'm feeling brave now. Yes, I am. Call them all back here. Except, most likely, I probably needed the cannon, actually, to get up here. Maybe I can just throw my... pick up one of your friends and throw them. Come on. Yeah. Go get him! I'd like to apologize to everyone on behalf of the 3 Links who are still alive. I did not mean to hurl young Red to his death. This should serve as a cautionary tale for all of those of you who are thinking of picking your friends up by the legs and throwing them off a cliff. It can all go away so quickly. So let's stop messing around and jump into the cannon. Yeah! Boing! Out we go. What are these bushes about? They seem kind of out of place. But maybe they're not. Oh, this is a switch. Oh, oh god, we gotta get up there fast. Oh no, Tingle, Tingle, Tingle. I'm sincerely requesting that you not do that. Oh god, wait, no, no, Tingle, Tingle. We said to share them equally. I need them. No, Tingle, Tingle. Fire. Well, that wasn't gonna go well. Well, it was my fault for hitting random switches. Oh, there's another boomerang here. Ah, actually, I should get that for... Oh, wait, hang on. There's a... Yes, I know you're very happy. Ah, Red got it. Nice job. There. There's a boomerang here. Do we actually need that? Oh, if I got it, I could go out and pluck that one out of the air, which, since Tingle just stole one, probably is not a bad idea. Yeah! Oh, wait, hang on. Up you get. Oh, can you not throw them up there? For real? Get up! Ah, fine. Boom. I'll have this, thanks. Just stand on the boomerang and pluck it out from my own feet. And I will try and catch this Force Gem now. Actually, will it even go that far? Yeah! Yes, it will! Heck yeah. The lunks succeed once again. I probably still want the fire rod, though, until unless it transpires that I actually need the boomerang, because the fire rod, the rod gets you a lot of gems from grass. That could be very useful. It probably has useful combat applications, too. Not that a boomerang wouldn't. Ah, speaking of grass, fire! Ah, I just set myself ablaze. Was not my intent. Oh my gosh. Please go away. Can I set you ablaze as well? Eh. Yes, I can. Oh god, why would you do that to me when I obviously don't have a thing that can get that? If I was using the fire rod, then, I'm probably not gonna be able to get that in time. It's better not to rush and miss something else. Oh dear. Green, you go first, you're brave. Alright, my apologies, that wasn't the thing, apparently. Oh, there are 3 entrances though, so I guess this one is just nothing. Yes, appears to be a fat load of jackal. I don't know why I said godall. Splendorino Tino. Hi! I think I might have met a brother of yours. Whoa, look at you. You guys are identical. Say, the 4 of you. You're brothers? Or friends, is that it? Okay, listen up. I'm real particular about friends. Friends don't always have to be doing the same thing, you know? True friends can do their own thing and still work things out together. Wise words. Don't see how it applies to this situation at all. Just press the X button or the control pad to check up on your friends. You're talking nonsense. And when you want to be with your friends again, press the L or the Y button. Doesn't make any sense. Sounds nice, doesn't it? I've got to get some friends of my own. Oh. Maybe the reason you don't have any is because you're so particular about the rules of friends. Wait, does that mean... Oh no, pressing the control pad anywhere swaps it. I thought maybe it would be like each one corresponds to one, but it does not. Alright. Hit. Gah! Wow. Glad that somehow makes a platform appear in the other room. And glad that my super foresight allows me to understand that when they would obviously have no way of knowing. Unless they really are just looking at a very low fence here, in which case, just jump it. You guys have done more dangerous stuff today. What's this? Oh, gosh. It's a big one. We like that. Whew! In a heart container. Don't mind if I do. Now, those only last for the duration of the level, but that's not something to scoff at. Ah, good. So these, the ones that are all like a star here, I believe are pressure sensitive, meaning you gotta have someone stay on them. So, Blue, you like sitting around. Why don't you go? Ha! And we'll call everyone over that way. Actually, can you even just throw people across? Yeah! Oh, you can throw people across this one. Not that that was necessary. But it would work just as well. Okay, so there's low railings here we could easily hop down. But I'll just slam through. Can you set the trees on fire? Yeah. Oh, don't is the lesson I learned, but you can. Oh no, it was the grass in front of me that I set on fire. Actually, aren't some of these like fake and you can pick them up or something? I thought there was a way. Maybe not this one. But I have played this game before, and I think I beat it, but just a while ago, and I don't remember much past the first level, really. It's a shame that big one that was here is gone, but I guess that's how it goes. What happens if, like, one of us is swimming? Can I get them to dunk? Maybe I can only get the leader to dunk. I can make one of them go underwater. And just, like, gasping for air while the other ones are just like, what are you worried about? It's fine. Oh, God, this is a waterfall. Oh, my God, we can do formations in the water. That's amazing. Well, let's jump all together! Top 10 ways to not die. God, thank you for not dying there. That would have been, put a damper on things. Oh, say, this is the same river we were at the beginning, was it not? Aha! Meaning this thing is still here. Yes! Only 10 till. Oh, our sword's filling up with the magics. Maybe purple should go first. Sure, purple loves swimming. Ah, you can spend 10 seconds underwater when you're in the two-dimensional modes. I guess being two-dimensional would mean you would need less air to survive. However that works. Ah, looks like we're gonna need everyone here. Assemble! And we shall, I suppose, we don't push this. Unless we pull it. No, that's a terrible idea. That did absolutely nothing. Just get it in that corner there, and then we'll have space to work. We'll see who to throw into a cliff next. Ah, never mind. It's made us an L-shaped pattern here. What happens when... Oh, maybe everyone needs to be standing on it. I was like, this doesn't seem to be very helpful. Yee! Oh yeah, it was very much affected by... Yeah! Nice one, Blue. Ah! That's 2,000! Your swords are filled with the power to repel evil! Yeah, indeed! Press and hold the B button until the tip of your blade flashes twice, then let go. I always do what mysterious voices from the sky tell me to, but I'll wait till we're outside for that, shall we? Oh, wait, there's a ladder up, but then also a switch here. Let's investigate this, please. What could be in here? Oh, just goodies. Don't mind if I do. Yay! I don't know that force gems do a whole lot after you have already gotten the power. Oh, no, actually, maybe at the end of the level there's like you get a bonus, like you get fairies or something from it. I'm not 1000% sure. You got a blue bracelet. You feel like you're stronger than steel. Damage is now reduced by half. Ain't it about time, because I keep setting myself on fire, and I would like it to not hurt as much. I think that's a sensible thing to ask for. Ah, there's not a lot of room here either. I'll wait till somewhere in a bigger spot before we can... Oh, I can just pick this all up at once. Why am I cutting it with my sword when I could... Oh, that's the most satisfying thing ever. Ah, good. There's another hole here. What's with this? What this? Ah, it's fairy! A force fairy. They can revive the fallen links. That's splendid. How many of those do I have got? 1. Good. My recollection is you accrue them pretty quickly in this game. Oh, gosh. I caught the ladder halfway down. I don't know that helped me explicitly, because I don't believe there is fall damage. But it was cool. Can I still do the hop in 2 dimensions? Yes, I can. Alright. Boomerang or this? I say we keep going. Well, actually, we don't need all the force gems now, because we've got the max power, so I may as well hit the boomerang for stunning enemies and retrieving distant items. Has more broad utility, I suppose. Less than, of course, we run into another stump. Fire! Oh, right, we just got the fire gone. I forgot about that. Oh, dear. Whoa, hang on there. We need to turn out our new power. Double charge! Dear! Oh, God. It doesn't go through ledges, corners very easily. Oh, get away from me! We're dizzy! Ah! God, I made a real mockery of that one. Hang on, better do it sideways then, I guess. 1. First charge. Second charge. Yeah! Oh, now you're gonna get it. Gun through you all! Wow, actually they seemed much less aggressive once I took out like half of them. Maybe I shouldn't have killed them all like that. We don't know for sure that those people were bad guys. They were just kind of making scary noises at us. But yeah, you can do a jump strike in this game. I forgot. Not to mention the lasers my thing now shoots. Hell yeah. We have all kinds of new powers. Look at this. Of course, I do believe you lose them as the levels go on. You have to get them at each time. But for now, it'll be a handy leg up. Ah, look at that. Even more of this. Hey! Oh, and I turned the rocks into treasure chests. My God. What can't we do when we put our heads to it together? Turn rocks into treasure. Make gems fall from the sky eerily. Oh dear. Okay, now they want me to. Now is when we got to bring out the big guns. Oh yeah, you all swarm around there. You see how it? Yeah. This is what you were trying to get. This is what you were. Oh God, at least one of them was not dizzy. I don't know how I managed that, but get away. Yeah. Right in the back. Laser. Oh God, the shield blocks the laser. Yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. I need to get away. Wrong formation. Oh my God, that was close. Jump strike! Oh, that really did a number on them. Whew. Nice. This is the stuff. This is the time. Man, in a multiplayer, I can only imagine the absolute friendships that would be broken over whenever they drop down 1,000 gems like this, and you got to race to get them all. Because I'm pretty sure there's some kind of reward in the end for whoever got the most gems personally, even if it's just a you got first place kind of thing. Oh, gracious me! Yeah, this doesn't look normal. What do you make of this? Link, those black spheres form a barrier of darkness. The darkness that Vati created is siphoning the power from the land. Is that how you spell siphoning? Maybe it's like the British spelling or something. Also, I thought the Vati was a wind sorcerer. What's with all this darkness gobshite? If these barriers are left intact across Hyrule, Vati will grow ever stronger. Look, already the green fields that once grew here have withered to dust. It is unforgivable what he has done to the land. The power of the Force Sword can destroy the barriers. Link, you must bring your light and pierce the darkness. Ah, can it only do that when I've got the orange power? Because that's very lucky that we got all that force gem to fill our sword with orange soda. I'm just checking if there are any extra fairies or anything around here. Who knows what things could be lying? There doesn't appear to be a damn thing. All right, I guess can we laser it? Yeah. No, we must cut it. Oh, bonk! The force gems transformed into fairies. Did they now? And how many was that? 1, 2, 3. Well, ain't that brilliant? 4 fairies for resurrection in the instance that we get brutally murdered, which could always happen. You never know with wind sorcerers when they're about to just pull the old brutal murder trick on you. Smash! Psh! Oh, that's a very satisfying glass breaking noise. The Cave of No Return. Oh, can we go to the Cave of Lets You Go By Easy? I'm not sure I'm fond of the Cave of No Return, but it appears to be the only way forward. Well, we sure broke that barrier. Is this way all gated off now? Not even. We're just not allowed to go there. Well, I guess we're just gonna get in here, aren't we? Hello. Good evening. You have a very nice lack of teeth. I bet that must make dentist trips very easy. How do we get back at 3 hearts? What do we do this time to get injured? It's uncomfortably dark in here. Oh, there are lanterns. I want... Red, go get the lantern! I guess you hit a wall. I don't see a damn thing. What's going on? You got a lamp. On a dark and lonely night, press the A button for a gentle light. I appreciate the poetry, but also, I'm using it in the cave and not at nighttime. If you get chilly, press the A button to burn whatever's in front of you. That's usually a reasonable response. I'm sorry? I don't understand what I did to deserve that, but thank you. Was just picking up the jar? Made that fall from the sky? No, I guess not. I don't really understand. Well, I guess we'll be lighting these. Can you imagine the multiplayer pandemonium that would ensue when there are only 2 lanterns for the 4 of you? That would be pretty brutal. Any one of these jars gonna make mysterious things fall from the sky? Ah, sure. Don't really understand why. I guess we'll carry these pots into the next room. We can use them as... Ah! Bludgeoning tools! Well, that Shadow Link's a good dodger of pots. Ah! Oh my god! This cave has a mysterious number of these red things stuck into the ceiling. I'm just gonna completely ignore Shadow Boy there. He's getting on my last nerve. Thank you for that. 50. 50. Yoinked. It has all been successfully yoinked. Quasi-successfully yoinked. Someone's getting... I hear a rat squeaking. It's about to get a pot right in the face. Someone else push this out of the way so I can keep the pot. Oh, this one's got a drag mark. That'll do. Alright, who wants it? You wanna get potted? Which one of these? When I get in there, you're so screwed! Just give me a second. Gotta figure out which one is... Hang on. 2 seconds. There we go. Oh yeah, now you're in for it. Thwonk! Never gets old. Oh! No mind if I do, we're already a quarter of the way there. Heck yeah. We'll be flying around the battlefield shooting lasers and spinning like we are very dizzy in no time. In fact, it will make us very dizzy. This one? Ah. Chunk. I guess we just want to push all these into the corners. They've got drag marks. Yeah, I see you bouncing over there. Don't you think I don't see you over there, Shadow? I'm not in the mood. I'm in positively no mood. Ah! God, the ground's still hot. Red, you go in there. I'll throw you over the thing. Ah, grand, a key. I'll have just summon you over here so that you don't have to walk over the poor thing. Or walk over the thing with your poor feet being burned. Oh, so if I am in neutral like this... Ah, my friends will still swing their things, even though normally they won't swing their sword. I love this, just the line of swordsmen and then the one with just a key to use as a bludgeoning weapon. I'll get you! I'll unlock that stupid face of yours. If it's the last thing I do, I guess we're going in here now. For the Cave of No Return, there sure are a lot of entrances with which one could return and or enter or exit. Oh, wait, should I not be pushing that way? Maybe I need it to... Well, can't pull it back now. I feel stupid. I will have that, thanks. Hello! Someone has entered the chat to say hello, and I extend that back to you! I've been struck by a rat. Yow! Can we push this perhaps? So glad to have you here. How, do you have any ideas for how not to get bitten by rats in the future? Because it's really doing a number on me. Oh, wait, no, not that. Let's do the vertical formations. Gosh, they're so scrabbly and they wander around. I'm very afraid of them, actually. God, they've already done a heart to me? Was it a half heart per or 1? Because that's brutal. 4 bites to a rat will kill you. Things weren't so violent in my day. Can I pull this? I suppose I've got to break the pots first. Can I? Have I? Can I just smash them through this? Yeah! Not the second one. Yip, hoop, yip, skip. Can I just carry this one? Wait. Now I am confused. What am I doing now? Oh, wait. Can I... Hang on. I've gotten myself all confused about which way I should be going here. Sorry, is it really annoying the clicking of me hitting R over and over again to roll? I've just thought of that because my controller is pretty close to the mic. I'll try not to do too much. Oh, I can push this one down. That works just as well, I suppose. And this one we can push. Can we pull it? Nah, there wouldn't be enough room for that anyway. Oh my god, is it gonna crush the rat if we push them into a corner? Oh god, that's terrible! Oh jeez! I feel so bad! PETA, don't sue me. I don't know if you even have the authority to do that. I don't actually care either. I just need to change the subject quickly and get this chest. Red, you can pick it up. You've had a bad day. Nope, never mind, you won't do it. I'll do it. Key. You know where that goes. It goes in the door. I've noticed a distinct lack of force gems in this room, and I'm not alright with that. If someone would please volunteer to add force gems to the room. Ah, these ones are color-coded. I see. Just to make that extra bit of confusing and or obnoxious. Ah, but interesting. It only goes the one time. So I guess we don't need all 4 of these pushed. If I decide we do, then we can do that. But the ones in here, which I'll just do individually, I suppose, until we find a spot where we can't go further. Eh. Eh. And you too. Didn't forget about you. Eh. There you go. Green. Where are you? Get over here. Everyone get over here. Push. Push. Can you push them in any direction? I wonder. No, okay, good. Just making sure I can't somehow mess this up. I don't actually see what pushing this one anywhere would help, so I'm not going to do that. Because I might accidentally block off a pathway and make things more difficult for myself. Perhaps I shall push up. Or right. There is no direction from which... Oh, maybe down. Can I actually get to it from up here? Oh, there's more stuff up here, guys! Yoink! Woo! Yoink indeed! Shove this one out of the way. Make this all interconnected so I can just get by any which way. I guess I could have already gone around this way. Whatever. I don't see what pushing either of those would do, so let's not. Yoink. Does this make... Oh, there's a switch there. What does that do? Oh, it's a shortcut. Also, very many handy... Whoa! 200! A glowing light surrounds you. I can feel it as if it is coming from my desk lamp right in front of me. Ah, this one's gonna be a very cooperative exercise. We need to all be here for this one. Can't all go gallivanting off on our own. Alright, well that's over. Light. Beautiful. But I think there may have been some more goodies for us over here. Are there goodies? Or even baddies? I would take some baddies as long as it means force gems. Ah, hello. Yoink! Yes, that's the stuff. That's what we want. Look at us, 895. Straight up legends we are right now. Just right. Oh, Legend of Zelda! Oh my god, I'm afraid. Please go away. What the hell? Why? No. Go. Oh, can I? Oh, I guess I have to push that from the other side. Ah, okay, well, if these shaded blocks are going to be showing us where the pitfalls are above, there's got to be one to the right here, which I can use to push this block. Although, now that I'm saying it, I guess the only reason I would push that block is if I were in there and wanted to get out. Let's stand on this little magical tile and just get absorbed up through the ceiling. Seems relatively safe. Okay, so actually there are little spots denoting where the pitfalls are here, so I could theoretically avoid them if I were smart enough to just... Okay, I guess they weren't all outlined. Yikes. You'd think if they were really trying to make it lethal, they'd make the pitfalls hurt you somehow. But no, someone was just having a laugh. Okay, so yeah, there's like one down and one up from here. But maybe we can just try to not be down there. Ah! There was an attempt. Oh, there actually is treasure down here. No, wait, I've let the beast out. Oh god. Get away from me. Our container. I am not on board. Can I push it back? Oh. I did not give my consent to be shadow blasted by that numbskull. Can I? Yes, okay. There's no room by the wall here, but there's like... Actually, can I trigger the pitfall by... Oh. Ah! Oh, I have to actually be playing as them. Can I swap to them? No, I have to be outside. Just as well anyway, because there's a chest here, which I will not let the beast out for. I will just open one pot for that. There we go. God, my back. Hey Reddit, what did you find in there? Nothing, just some cool architecture. Don't mind the large triangular bulge in my satchel. I'm not keeping force gems for myself to make myself all powerful. That would be absurd and unconscionable for me. I'm a good boy. I would never do such a thing. Go away. There are a lot of these wiggly things. They are unpleasant. Why did they squirt, and what do they squirt, in fact? What did I do? What, did a door open? Perhaps that was what it is. Let's light all 4 of these and hope nothing bad comes of it. Well, I can see now. I guess that's never a bad thing. Usually helps. Ah, now north or east. I wonder which way. Which way indeed? I guess north. Ooh. Is it just me, or was there, like, an extra ambience in here? No, maybe the music is just getting to a spooky part. Hello?
You have friends. I'm jealous. If you have friends, you can toss them across chasms.
As everyone knows, the primary function of friends. Projectiles.
I never had any friends. You're a lucky guy.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard, or at least the saddest thing I've heard today. Blue, you're getting over there. Tell us what's over there. Just a switch. Should I hit it? Don't hit it. Oh, hit it. Bonk. God, Blue. You had one job. All right. So there's a lamp, but we can also grab a bow from here. Don't mind if I diggity do. Although maybe mind if I diggity do. Let's go to the end of this room and at least light a few things before. Ah. Well, never mind about that one. I'll keep the lamp for now. I guess we'll wait till we need the bow, because I figure like the lamp has more puzzle utility. Though there may be puzzles that require the bow as well. Just carry on. Oh gosh. Were there torches over here that I lit? That I unlit? No, I guess I'm just going berserk. I just thought it was brighter over there somehow. Alright, to the east. Oh man, this is the room of pots. The Lynx are pleased. Oh, if only I had the spinny whirlwind cyclone thing right now, I'd smash through them all at once. But instead we'll have to go for this one at a time approach. Don't mind if I do. Yeah. Oh, no, don't set me ablaze. Do not set me on fire. I don't like fire bad. Oh god. Yeah. I like how you can use the formation system to dodge around things, because it kind of like manipulates your positions. You can be like, attack, go away. It's very satisfying control scheme somehow. Righty. Well, half of the pots have been taken out. Was one of those a switch that I just stepped in? Oh god! Or on, in fact. You don't step into switches typically. Yikes! The thing about the formations is though it gives you more coverage. It does increase your hurt box. Such as for when torches start shooting fireballs at you. That relatable occurrence that we all go through on a Sunday afternoon. I hit the switch. Was I supposed to do that? Apparently, because it gives us a nice fun thing and knocks my earbuds out of my skull. Another heart container, though. Don't mind that. I mean, we haven't been tremendously in peril yet, but... Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, God, go away. Ow! Oh, fire actually does not hurt very much, unlike real fire. Ooh, another fairy! Hello! We got a small entourage in our pocket right about now. I'm glad they're not as high class as the fairies in the rest of the games that feel the need to live in bottles. Yikes! Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I'm gonna get hit. I'm just gonna accept that and cut through all this. Oh, yeah, key. I'll pick that up in just a second. We're getting so many hearts from these anyway. The fire damage we're incurring is not really sticking around very long. Ow. Okay, that was dicey. Oh my god, there's so much more fire around here. Yeah. Alright, hang on. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't think the other ones can get hurt while you're not playing as them. So if I go, pick it up. Ow. I swapped to one that was in the fire. And then yank you over here, then I guess. There was probably a more graceful way to do that, but 'tis done. 'Twas did. I did it. We did it. We've done it. We've done it. And now we shall progress. Now this looks like the sort of thing you would want a bow for, to shoot the fire through here to light that one. Right. Cool. Guess we better go get that. Sorry. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, bugger. The switch went off. Right, if you could go pick up that bow and then just teleport across the chasm for us, that would be brilliant. Thank you. Yeah. Eye is itchy. You can't be firing bows when your eye is itchy. Who knows what you might hit? Yeah. Oh, can I shoot a gem to the wall? Does that do anything? I sure can. Okay. There isn't a boomerang around here either. Ah, but I could, in theory, throw my friends at it to get it. And it's occasionally changing to purple, which I'm presuming, given that purple is 50 rupees when it's like a normal one, that it's going to be like 500 or something that this gives if you get it on the purple one. I don't know. Gosh, that's a lot of bats. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh my god. I got a lot of them. Go away. Whew. Oh, there were switches I also didn't see that I accidentally just hit. Go away, go away, go away. Do I have to get them all before something happens? Well, I got them. Ah, yes, the door. Oh, God. Oh, man, can you imagine if I had the bridge turned off when those fell down? That would be the worst thing. Okay, there's probably a way to make... Whoa, sorry. Almost pushed you all off. Let me pick up... Okay, I meant to pick up purple. All right, hang on. How long does it stay purple? It goes like... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3! All right, well, that plan could have been executed slightly better. Maybe I'll throw it from over more like here. Sorry about that. Did that actually hurt us? We all blinked, but I'm not sure we actually took damage from that. No. I feel bad throwing my friends into that, but we didn't actually take damage, so it should be fine. All right, hang on. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, 300, not 500. But that brings us up to 2081. You have 300 force gems. You feel incredible. Yes, I do. Your swords are now filled with the power of spinning. Yeah! Sorry about that. At least you got to do your epic pose before everything went wrong. I'm gonna throw someone else at this one. Yeah! Sorry, Red. It's you again. This has really not been your day for getting thrown into holes. Hasn't really been any of our day. I mean, green and purple probably have been thrown into holes less than the others, regrettably. Whoa. Gracious me. Hi.
So, back again, are you? I have a feeling I'll be seeing a lot of you.
Back again? Have you seen the shadow one, maybe? That's what you're thinking of? We're not the same person. We get confused all the time. It's just an absolute hassle when you're trying to get your driver's license renewed and they're like, hey, aren't you that shadow guy who... Yes, I guess this was the wrong way. I gather that much myself, thanks. Oh, wait a minute. What? Okay, left is... Bottom left and top left are not the ways. Up right. Ooh. This wasn't not the way. Collect more. Thanks, I will do that. Is this...
So we meet again.
You're enjoying yourself a mite too much for my liking. Not sure I'm on board with this whole laughing at me while I'm lost in a very scary maze with uncomfortable music playing in my ears deal you've got going on here. Alright, so that one seemed to work well, so that if it went right, left, then presumably it goes right again? No, that's just what they want you to think. Left again. Damn it. Sorry, okay. So right. Left. Oh, sorry, I didn't go left yet. Now left. And then right again. It's a very simple pot. Wait a minute. Oh no, those pots I guess to regenerate. Ah, yes! This appears to be some sort of exit. This appears to be not in the same spot. I'm okay with that. Hi! Oh, sorry! I got an itchy trigger finger. I've had an anxious day, okay? You scared me, that's all. So you've wandered into this cave of no return to, hey? You can capitalize it, it's fine. I'm pretty sure that's what it's actually called. If you want to escape alive, you must pull a long lever. Grab it with the R button, then line up this way. Down. And pull. That's just common sense. I was all alone, though, so I couldn't do it. I died, all alone. Man, this should have been called the Cave of Very Sad People Who Make Me Want to Cry. Are we sure that... I mean, you guys probably, now that you're all dead, you can all have friends together. Does that not come for you? There are 2 levers. You didn't actually tell me which one it was. I'm gonna guess it's the one farthest away from you, because that's the least intuitive thing. Was this correct? Did I do the thing? Yeah! Oh, I made treasure appear. Interesting. Dang! 7 hearts, look at us. I'm stronger and my hearts have been refilled. It's a 2-for-1 deal. Couldn't help but notice that door didn't open. I guess that's gotta be this one, eh? There we go. Yep, they didn't lie. The door did open. I'm actually glad they didn't tell me which one it was, otherwise I might have... Seh! Who goes there? Avast ye! Oh, it's you. Defeat Shadow Link. Well, it's just... if it were that easy, I'd have done it already. Arrow! 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 Is this having any effect? I'm not actually positive that it is. Yeah! Oh, God. Yeah! It appears to be doing something. Oh. He mad. He angry. Purple! Okay! Sure, I'll square off with you. You really don't have any defense against my bow and arrow, so I may as well. Eek. Ah, you've got bombs? Why do you have bombs? Eh. Oh man, that rainbowy one right through your face. You just blew yourself up. You have no one to blame but yourself. Ah, hold on there. Stay confused. Stay confused for 2 seconds. Stay confused for 2 goddamn seconds. God damn it. Ah, I missed. You're getting linked today, partner. You're getting linked today. Don't you try and run away from me! That's right. Get lunked on. Oh, he mad. He mad again. Do you want to get hit in the face again with Link? That's the direction you're headed. Ah! He's screamy. Oh, he had a gem. There you go, Blue. Since I was using it as a blunt instrument and all, you earned it. Well, wasn't that? Ah, no, my phone's going to sleep. Now I can't look at the chat. Oh, 2 seconds. I have become monkey because I've lost communication with society. There we go. Eek! And now my earbuds have gone out. It's all going wrong. Cancel the stream. It's over. Who are you?
Someone who looked just like you did this to me. If you're looking to defeat him, check his tunic. You can't hit him if you're not wearing the same color. It's common sense.
You guys have a strange idea of what common sense... I don't think you should look up that term. I mean, you're dead. You have all the time in the world.
I guessed as much from the start, but he's still got the best of me.
Well, probably because you've only got the one tunic. If you're so smart and you knew that was how it worked, why didn't you bring more? But also, how did you make it this far if you were by yourself? Or were you not by yourself and I'm about to meet some of your friends up ahead? Because everyone else was saying that they couldn't make it this farther than this without friends. As we all knew, friendship is the real answer. Yeah! Okay, doesn't look like there's anything especially lootish around here. Is this a doorway? It's very dark. Oh, that's the end of it! Well, ain't that grand. Seems like Vadi's copying our formations. Last time was a straight left and right line, and now it's a diamond. Get your own formations to put your barriers in, Vati, sorcerer. Otherwise, I'll be forced to... I don't know, sass you some more. Well, I feel very bad for that one who got right up to the end and then got axed by Shadow Link. Especially seeing as how I kind of sort of quasi let that go. Oops. Might have gotten someone killed just about now. Unless they got killed by Shadow Link way in the past. If their Vadi was around doing stuff before, then probably so was Shadow Link. Who knows? I certainly not this reporter. Wow, at Hyrule Castle already. Man, that tornado sure threw us for a skip and a hop, but we're back now. What is? Tingle Times, Volume 1. On a sign? Why would you not publish it in a book? Tingle had an encounter with a charming lady fairy. It was fate, destiny. I was sneaking along behind her. No good sentence ever starts this way. God, my phone is off again? Why? Why would you do this? What must I do to keep you alive? Sorry, I've not got a dual monitor setup or anything like that, so since I'm streaming with... Oh, wait, what? Oh man, the stream just stopped. What happened? Huh? What's going on? It is at this point that on my phone the stream apparently crashed. It didn't actually crash though, but it just stopped working on my phone, so I thought it was all gone. So what I decided to do to try and fix it was I opened a stream video. Well, this wasn't to fix it, but I was just seeing what the problem was. I opened a video on my desktop with the stream to check it, and it was totally fine. So I just carried on my merry, stupid way. But in fact, this is my first time using OBS to stream, so there was a lot I did not know. It will record the desktop audio even if you don't specifically set that as an audio device, meaning it started capturing the desktop audio from this point onward, and that was no good because basically what became of that was then you could hear me twice, and that was real awkward and gross, and it made it pretty unwatchable. So I decided to just VO this latter part of it here. And what we just watched there was Tingle being an absolute creepazoid, and the sign there, that was extremely disturbing. I did not care for that. Gaze lovingly on her as a command? No thank you. And here's Skebora Gaboria asking us to go save the maidens again. I mean, we were going to do that anyway. I'm not sure exactly why he felt the need to repeat that for us. Either way, this time of where the video will be silent because the audio got all buggered up is great because it gives me a chance to sort of break down my first streaming experience and share a moment of that with you. Here's me laughing at that one who is somehow shooting the edge of their own cliff while firing down the cliff at me. Didn't quite understand how that worked. Ow. So indeed, this was my first time streaming, and it was okay, except for all the audio getting jacked up for this latter half of it. It could have been worse, really. There were a few other messed up things as well. I mean, for one, I guess I probably could have had the game audio even a bit lower. It was already at like half of the max. Ooh, P1 took great damage. We don't like to see that. But additionally, my face and microphone, thankfully they were synced up well enough with each other, but they were about a second ahead of the gameplay videos, so I'm sure there's a way in OBS to add an artificial delay to my face cam so that it would match the gameplay directly. I just didn't have very much time to set it up beforehand. I wasn't even going to use OBS. I installed it this very morning to do this because the thing I was originally using, which was just Elgato's built-in streaming service, wasn't working for me for one reason or another. I spent like an hour fiddling with it, and then I was like, well, maybe I should just install OBS since that's kind of the standard for streaming as far as I understand. Anyway, that's a boring story about how I got to using OBS for this instead of the thing I was originally going to use. Regardless, we're using this now, so it's all great. I did a very happy pose there. Oh, right, because when you're standing on the switches, some of them, if the switches don't disappear, then your character still does the pose when you stand on them. I don't really see why the pose is necessary. Oh, I take that back. I do see why it's necessary. I just don't see why they see it's necessary. I fell back in the hole. I wasn't very bright about that. It was an exciting time streaming for the first time. I was surprised to see a few familiar faces from comment sections and such showing up for the stream. I apologize if any of them stayed past the half mark when the sound got all bugged up, because I certainly didn't notice until the end. And likewise, another strange thing that occurred was the YouTube archive of it that happened. Once I stopped the stream, I was expecting that the archive would kind of show up in not too long, and I'd be able to get to watch it back and see what was going on, because I still wasn't sure if it was all working, and as it turns out, it wasn't. But in fact, oh yeah, there wasn't anything under this rock. I went all the way over to this side of the castle for absolutely nothing. Back we go. So what was I saying about... Right. The archive, for whatever reason, only showed the last minute of the stream, which was just me waiting for OBS to stop streaming, because I hit the stop streaming button, and then 40 seconds later it stopped. So it only showed the last... And the audio's all jacked up for that anyway, so I swapped the video to private, and then just downloaded it, and I'm going to re-upload it, which is what you are currently watching, if you are indeed watching this. So that was peculiar, and I don't know if I ever stream again, so ideally when Three Hopes comes out. I would be streaming that sometime in June. I don't know if if the archives are gonna get all jacked up at that point. Hopefully, in between now and then, I'll have enough time to mess with the rest of the stream settings so that the other problems that plagued us are not there. So first of all, I muted the desktop audio for next time I record or I stream a game from a console. That was just not a good idea to have that on. I didn't realize I had it on, which is why it stayed on. But that's gone now, so we should be very lucky to consider it. At this point, I'm just trying to get past these guys are in the middle of their practicing their marches. I don't want to interrupt that. Why would I want to interrupt that? I just want to go about my way. Like, hey there, Captain. Ow! Captain hurt. Captain was mean. No. They were in the way. Well, they brought this on themselves, more or less. So as long as I find a way to make my face and audio delay by a second, it should line up perfectly with the game. And additionally, if I don't open any tabs and keep the desktop audio on, then we won't have any weird audios. So oh my god, I'm getting absolutely brutalized by this. This is terrible. Fortunately, it seems like this test. Oh my, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. I'm gonna start cutting grass for hearts in a minute here. That's definitely my plan. Oh yes, here he goes. There he goes. Chunk. There we go. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. I mean, we've been safer. Ideally, if all that is set up properly, the 3 Hope stream should happen and should be fine. But I mean, that'll only be my second time streaming. I should probably have another test stream in between then and now, so that I can make sure I get it right the next time. And I don't know if YouTube doesn't archive it properly, like it didn't with this first stream. It may be that I have to. Here I going with the link bludgeoning attack, using my friends as blunt instruments to whack the enemy. I mean, it's a proven. I didn't have any other projectiles, so it worked well. Oh, walking right into the captain's sword was not the chiefly effective strategy, I wouldn't have said. Yonk! Yeah, get ready, punk. That sounds really gross and or violent. I kind of wish I didn't say those words just then. Ah, yes, heart container. Don't mind that at all. So indeedly, I'm feeling much more optimistic. I was honestly expecting it to go much worse. If that's, I mean, I guess that's pretty pessimistic, considering it did go pretty poorly when you consider half of it was botched. But it could have been worse. The fact that it actually went up there and was live, and I got to chat with a few people once or twice, even though it didn't go super well. After that, is a proof of concept. It can work. It can work, and so it ought to. Oh, the music must have changed here, which is why I made that face. That was quite a face I just made. So it may end up that the archive system doesn't work, and I once again just need to download the stream file from my YouTube and then re-upload it as a normal video, like I'm doing for this one. And that'll be fine if we do that. So what am I talking about all the process now? Let's carry on. I'll carry on my narration of what's going on here. Here I go trying all the trees again, because I'm still convinced that one of them is fake. You can tell how a long time in Hyrule will make you paranoid about the weirdest thing. I bet this tree is hiding secrets from me. And now I'm trying to decide which lever to pull, because if you recall last time, one of them was good and one of them was bad. Or it wasn't bad, it just wasn't the right one. So I pulled the one on the left this time, expecting it would be different than the first time where it was on the right. And I was stupid. That was in the cave the last time we were doing this. So now I'm trying to use red, swinging him by the legs like the flail he is, while he squabbles endlessly. And I did some damage there. I mean, I expect being struck full force in the face with a link is not the most pleasant experience. I mean, unless you're into pain, which some people are. I would not be in any position to judge there. That was a tangent that I didn't need to go on. We opened the door anyway, so into the castle, I suppose, which means going into the Game Boy in reality. Don't we all love going to the Game Boy? So here I'm entering the weirdest combat formation ever and just spamming, thinking that's going to help at all. When in reality, I should be throwing either the links or pots at these people, because they have longer swords than I do and shields. So I finally figured that out here and go, YARG! Yeah, that one got potted into oblivion. The pots, but getting hit with a pot, it hurts. It knocked that one all the way to the center of the room. That was bonkers. I was worried about these statues coming to life. That doesn't appear to be the case. They're just statues. Once again, another thing about Hyrule that will make you paranoid is walking past any statue. That thing's gonna move. This is slightly odd that a block is just sort of sitting around here, so I start pushing at all angles, and lo and behold, what should appear but a force gem, bringing us up to over a quarter of our force gem count. This is like, I'm saying this like I was a weather report. If you look over on this side, you'll see a sweeping income of force gems raining down upon the 4 young heroes. I almost fell off the railing there. That gave me a fright the first time. And here I go, smashing all my weapons as the second I enter a room. Just absolutely making things as hard for myself as they possibly could be. I also didn't really take into account how much my face would be blocking in some parts of this, because there are a lot of small moving parts in this game. Fortunately, I don't think I blocked it too much. I blocked it a bit during the Shadow Link fight earlier, but such is life. And here I am trying to figure out how to get inside there and thinking maybe I probably shouldn't push that block just yet, because it could be, and then I'm like, oh, well, no, there's actually nothing down here, so pushing that block is literally the only thing I can do here. What does it do? Opens the door. There we go. Makes plenty of sense. As everyone knows, pushing the block beside the door often opens the door. This must have struck on the armory here, is what I'm thinking, because we've got a blue bracelet and a fire rod and a bow. I mean, our free choice of weapons here, and I think I'm going to opt for the bow because the fire rod is more useful when there's a lot of grass, which inside castles, not a super common sight. Yeah, there we go. Got the bow for all of us. I mean, it was serving us pretty well in the Cave of No Return. from which we returned. Or I guess we didn't really return. We came out the other way. Oh, joy! The blue force gem just dropped down there, and I felt my heart explode because I was trying to go get it. So we can carry on here. Get these few little gems that are hiding around here. So that was 26 on each side, I guess, so 52 altogether. That's a nice amount of gems. I kind of want to back it up and see if that was for real, but that'll desync my voiceover, so let me not do any such thing. We're carrying on here. I guess my idea is, since I didn't find the key to the central room, I'm going to head over to the eastern side, because it's got to be somewhere. I mean, I would love the Zelda dungeon one day where there just isn't a key for the keyhole and you just have to smash the door down and you wander over the whole dungeon thinking of that, and then you're just like, oh my god, you can just break it. I feel so stupid. but because it's been ingrained. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going to check if... Right, I remember now. I was like, wait, was the front actually locked, or am I being stupid? So I went back to check if the lock was there, which was actually the real stupid thing if you think about it. Just a waste of time. Because I should have gone to the eastern side anyway. So I'm doing that now, apparently. Head over here, and lovely courtyard. Lovely courtyard. I'm just having fun wiggling the C-stick around and making them go, yeah, because that gives me endless joy when they do that. In here, similar room to the armory, except it appears to be a large gap in between, so we're going to look around for some kind of switch or something. I already forget how you do... Oh, no, I remember. I remember how you get across this, and I figured it out pretty quickly, actually. More quickly than I was expecting. I'm looking over in the real world now, not the Game Boy, and I'm spying that there's a little switch there, which I shot an arrow at because I had a bow in my inventory. Oh, yes, my face was probably blocking it now, but there are bombs over there in the corner, which I ended up not grabbing. I don't... No, here we go. I picked them up, but I didn't end up keeping them because I figured if there's going to be anything they need me to blow up, then I would have done it. Then they would give me bomb plants. And then I made a joke about putting a bomb next to Purple and calling him a difficult obstacle because that's what the bomb said they were for. It was not a tasteful joke. I feel bad. I'm sorry, Purple. I take it back. You're not a difficult obstacle. And then I was thinking maybe I would go and look to see if there were cracked areas anywhere else along the wall. But then I saw the crack down there with the bomb plants next to it, and I figured, well, we don't really need the bombs with us then for going down there. So I said, let's go back down there and swap it out for the bow, because that seems sensible. I'd rather have the bow. I mean, it just feels like it'd be nicer for a combat scenario. So here I go, picking that up. And now I didn't realize that all the traps reset entering out here, so I didn't realize that the exit down here was now refilled in with those little nubbins on the left side there, so I was extremely confused about where I was exactly supposed to go. And so I wandered around. I said, wait a moment, this doesn't look right. I went back out. I said, I could have sworn there was a way to get down there 2 seconds ago, and then it wasn't there. And then I think I reasonably quickly decided that hitting the switch again would be a thing to do. Only after I hurled myself off a cliff. That was probably... I can't believe I thought that would do anything, to be honest. Wonk! There we go. It is all revealed. The truth revealed. Ah, the fire would have been nice to have here to burn all this grass for force gems, because I wasn't full on that. And here I am just being happy that we're shooting in 4 directions, but it's kind of blocked off in this little courtyard, so it wasn't very good. What's in the chest, number 1? I was saying I think it's suspicious that they're right in the middle here. But in fact, they were both force gems, so I had nothing to be suspicious of at all. Well, I did have something to be suspicious of, but it didn't actually end up being anything scary. So, of course, I threw this bomb plant over here at the crack, and found that the bombs can actually make the grass catch fire itself. And so I was like, oh, interesting. And then I realized that I cut the grass trail in half, so I went to go get another bomb to throw it over and blow up the rest and burn it. I did indeed have many ideas of how to get force gems in my younger days. Oh god, that was far too close to me getting a bomb in the face. Did not appreciate that. It wasn't really worth the 10 gems, the time and effort spent on that one, I don't think. Once again, Hyrule Castle with its propensity for having small chambers with cannons in them all over the place, so I'm just figuring out how high to go off of them first. I swapped it so that only green went first, so that the other ones could just yeet them over here. And then I figured that it would probably make more sense to have one of the other ones pick up the key, because then green wouldn't accidentally throw it when I hit A to use the cannon. And yet, that made them drop it anyways. So I was very confused about what to do with that for a while, and I was like, oh, maybe if I just try it again, it'll something different will happen. Nothing different happened. The same thing happened. They dropped the key. So then I thought, oh, maybe it has to be the one you're playing as that picks it up. And then I thought, why bother with that at all when I could just leave the other one, the one with the key down there, and go as someone else and then pull them all up to the top because you can teleport them to you. That was the little mental gymnastic exercise that I went in there and then promptly fell back in the hole. Very good me. Fired out here. Yee-oo! Donk! I love that meteor smash you can do when you're in the air and you slam into the ground with the sword. Rarely do you get a chance to actually do that on an enemy, but when you do, it feels great. Feels like you're actually a legendary hero just soaring out of the sky. Anyways, we got the key now, so I can stop babbling about how long it took me to get it. And we can head up in this one small corridor. Bats are scary, or keys, I suppose I should say. But thankfully that was all before we head out into the top here and up onto the upper level of the... Oh, it's a fight. It's immediately a fight. Things are very bad here, so I'm just spamming the buddy circle. It's weird that that's like my knee-jerk reaction is, everyone get into a diamond and spin around with your swords out. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it's a pretty wide area that attack covers, but it's weird that I just is so considering I've only been playing this for like an hour and 15 minutes at this point in the stream, that it's already so ingrained in me that that's my defense mechanism. I guess because I'd played the game before. Oh, that was pretty sick. I shot him in the back and then somersaulted and twirled around and cut them in half. Ah, yeah, there's also a dude with a flail. Yeah, that wasn't good. The arrows do absolutely piss all against that. So I decided to swap to one person just so it would be easier to see myself, and then somersault all around them. Yeah! Oh, got absolutely launched, and the sound it makes is brutal there. It's the same sound effect that when you hit an enemy with a boomerang in Wind Waker, it's a brutal, like, punchy sound effect when you get smacked away with that flail. Ugh! I'm sneaking in up alongside the flail. Actually got it down without only taking one hit from the flail, which is... I remember doing this in other times when I was a kid, and it usually took me a few more deaths than that. And naturally, the reward for fighting off that massive flail dude is like 16 more people just come out to absolutely deck you. And I only figured out that I should be using my bow against them all at the end. You know what, honestly, the fire rod would have been a greater help here. Maybe even the bombs. To just hold the fire rod out in front of me and then walk into them, set them all on fire. I mean, that would be a pretty brutal way to kill them for who are supposed to be very innocent and pure-hearted heroes, but it would have worked. But regardless, rolling around like a madman and shooting them in the face seemed to work enough as equally well, and now we've got the power to repel evil and our swords. So, what in the hay? Couldn't have gone better, honestly. Which is thankful, because it didn't go better than that. That was as good as it went, and it couldn't possibly go any better. So I think I was checking chat at this point just to see if there was anything new popping up, and I don't believe I saw anything. So I carried on. And you can't really hear the noise, but I found some force gems hidden in some of these, and so I was also poking around to see if I could find some treasure chests, perhaps, that maybe were blocked off. Oh, that one you saw. Oh yeah, big one. Who knows why those people were just sort of standing there in the ambush barracks? Like, were they aware I was coming? I couldn't see how they would be. We basically killed everyone who came by. Oh, yep, and these people were throwing bombs, and I was not at all prepared for that. That was a rough go. There's a part in the dark here which I thought was very strange, and 2 hearts are inside of it, but I was pretty sure there would be a switch under it, and there wasn't. I was stupid to assume that. Oh yeah, here comes Shadow Link. At this point, I'm talking about, I believe, how I think there's a way, if in certain instances, when he shows up like this, when he's not doing that thing where he bounces around, when he's doing that, where he's like shows up with a weapon, you can actually take him down if you attack him, and you get a bunch of gems for it, I think. Like, and he disappears and he comes back later, but... it has to be close enough to the entrance where you can actually hit him. I obviously couldn't fire my lasers up the cliff at him or anything like that, so there was no option there. So heading into this mysterious thing that just opened, obviously those 2 things at the side are traps. That's like the little Zelda things that like come out from the sides and try and kill you. So I was trying to throw red up the ladder here, and that didn't go well at all, so I decided we should just somersault past it. Which did go pretty well, actually. Fortunately, your partners can't be hit unless you're actually in a formation. And I decided to take the boomerang instead of the bow because I'm hoping that stunning enemies will be slightly more useful. And then I realized that I instantly need to swap it back out for the bombs because there's a crack here. So I did that. Give it to me. I don't know what that gesture I just did with my face was supposed to indicate. And then I decided to close that for no reason. Great. What's behind door number, not a door, crack in the wall? More cracks in the wall and a small fish-looking thing. Ain't that fun, and I accidentally left the room before the bomb exploded, and I could see the destruction. Hello?
Who is it? Who's there? You're not with those fiends who have taken over the castle, are you?
I gave it a more Smeagolish voice the first time.
Please, would you help me? I heard the maiden's cries and came running to find the castle a nest of fiends. They captured me and split me in 2.
That's why it looks so horrible right now. At this point, I'm trying to comfort it because it doesn't look that horrible. It looks kind of cute in a way, even though it's like 5 pixels on screen.
Please, I beg of you, reunite my two halves. Make me whole again.
Don't see why not. Seems like a reasonable thing to do, so I set off to do that. Obviously, this is something we should be doing in our day-to-day lives, and I picked the boomerang back up, of course, because there's not going to be another broken, cracked wall in between here and the end. And I'm just I was a little quick on the draw there, rolling down that one. I did not actually prepare for those things in any way. The rolling was just on a whim. So I'm hoping this small lizard thing will protect me from the bombs, which it obviously doesn't. Oh yes, and I swiped the bomb towards me with a boomerang when I was in fact trying to detonate it with a boomerang. So everything is going well in that department. The department of try not to get exploded. Still at full health and all. Boomerang does nothing to this one. This is what I'm talking about when it's bouncing back and forth like this. It does nothing. Yep, I totally fell for that one. Face first into the pitfall I go. Thankfully I didn't fall on the spikes. Don't know why I'm throwing red into the cannon there, as though that will help somehow. I appreciate that the small lizard thing follows whoever I'm playing as. They're constantly running around to follow the one who isn't translucent. For some reason I thought it would be funny to fly back into the pitfall. It was not. Nobody laughed. If you laughed at that, then... Well, I mean, I'm not going to judge or anything. I think I bring everyone back up here to go hit all 4 switches at once, because Shadow Link there is not doing anything useful. We're just going to ignore them. Him, I guess. Shadow Link being whatever. And so yeah, just go away. Go escape to the Shadow Realm, just like your good-for-nothing Master Vati. That's right. Couldn't handle me at my best, Shadow Link. See ya. And so I'm heading up here, and naturally these statues look sus as hell. So I'm like, what? Go away? And it seems fine. So instead I'm just poking around things, smashing these pots, hoping there's a switch for one of them to stand on. And in fact, there it is. The switch there, it looks kind of like a star, as that's one of them that's pressure, so you gotta have something stay on it forever. How convenient, then, that this Armos is right here for that. Poor lizard is just running into the wall. It's okay, I'm right here. It opens a solar panel on the roof, whatever that does, and then I thought, I think I have a guess as to what that did. And so I go outside again to check, because my inquisitive mind must be satiated, and I cannot just let these things lie. I try going in without it closed, and in fact, yes, the lights are off now, so the solar panel was not just a solar panel, but also a skylight. Maybe only a skylight. I guess there weren't solar panels. I don't know why solar panels was the thing I assumed it was the first time. I guess it sort of looks like one. Regardless, the light's on in there now, so let's get in there and stop wasting time. Smash this pot, wasting all my weapons as usual. Carry on up here. Are there any threats up here? No, but there is a switch here. And it looks like under these other pots there will be more switches, most likely, if there's going to be one under there. So I'm figuring we've got to hit 4 switches at once. And I'm like, oh no, there are only 2. So I start with this one, makes a bunch of bad guys appear. God damn it, was not my intent, so I boomerang the hell out of them all, and then purple goes down there to take it out. Never mind, I do. I thought I sent purple down there. My memory's flawed. This was only a few hours ago that I did this. And now we're seeing what this switch does. Opens the door, naturally. So the first switch was just a red herring, a trap. And ho! Here we find the second lizardy person who said they were split in 2, so this has got to be them split back to 1 now, right? They said they're going to help us. I mean, it would be nice to have their help. They're not going to join up until we get to the barrier, apparently. Which seems like I would want to get joined back up right away in case something happened to one of my parts. Oh man, one of them almost fell in the cliff there. So we're going to bring them back to that barrier and see how they get on. Once they decide to catch up. There we go. Here they are, coming together. And what do they come into? A great fairy. That shook me, all right. They didn't think they would ever be able to come a great fairy again, and they thanked us and called us brave, which was pretty. I mean, all we did was like throw them across the gap, and here come a bunch of soldiers who apparently saw us. I mean, the 2 throwing bombs obviously saw us, but I guess they finally charged their phones enough to make a call and say, "Hey, the Lynx are here, and plus a little powerful fairy girl." And at this point, she decided that the right thing to do would be to smite the entire world, which I thought was a little much. I thought that wasn't entirely necessary, and it kind of scared me, to be honest. And then she was just like, oh, good, I'll get this barrier out of the way. It's cake. It's absolutely nothing. And I was just flabbergasted. They smote like 30 human lives and just didn't really bat an eye. And so I was just like, I'll get out of your way. You break whatever barrier you need. And they tell us now that they're going to let their friends know that we're nice people, which is, I'm glad. I don't want to get smoked by any of them either. So any of their friends up along the road are going to help us, which is good news for if I ever play this game on stream again. I'm not sure if I will. It was chiefly for the purpose of testing streaming that I played this game, but if I'm going to do another stream test, then I guess this will be the game I play again. May as well be. So yeah, but she said something about tradition, and like, it's tradition that young men rescue maidens, so I'll let you do that instead of me doing it myself, which just sounds like lazy. I don't. You obviously we're gonna have a way easier time of fighting than I do. I'm not nearly as capable a fighter as you. I cannot shoot lasers out of my eyes. Well, I can shoot them with my sword. I can't shoot them out of my head that like smite 30 people at once from the other side of a wall. I don't have that capacity. So the fact that you're not gonna do it, I mean, tradition is bogus. Is all I'm saying. That's a bunch of garbage. So I'm gonna push this block, no doubt, and there's gonna be something interesting happening. Another force gem. Mightily did we accept that, and mightily grateful am I that we accepted that. Handy. And I think now at this point, I'm trying to figure out what, how many, I'm like trying to remember how many force gems it takes to earn a fairy at the end, because I think you get more fairies at the end of a level based on how many force gems you gathered during the thing. So now I'm trying to figure out how many that was, but then I quickly forget about it because I'm feeling like, oh man, hey, I have to hit these 2 switches on each side in order to get those nubbins gone. So that's what we're heading up to do now. I'm checking these curtains just in case. Although there isn't really any doorway that opens out that way, so it would be kind of weird if there was in fact a secret passage there. Where the heck am I going? Alright, I'm going back in the left side because this is where I actually need to go in order to hit the switches. And no doubt this block over here, I'm going to try pushing it as well, because last time that went so well for us. Laser, laser, laser. Man, the laser is really good. Really handy for dealing damage to a lot of foes at once. There's that force gem. It looked kind of weird at first. There was a kind of glare on it, but it's gone now. Into our pocket, our force gem satchel, which I'm sure is just, I don't know how that stuff gets absorbed into you, but it can't be good. Oof. Now the final way up. Shall we? What am I waiting for? Go there. What am I rambling about? I'm not sure. No, well, it wasn't the final way up. There's a bit more yet to go. Laser, laser, laser. We got absolutely ambushed by a whole bunch of them. And then it turns out that lasering is actually an extremely effective strategy. Steam to stop counting my combo at some point. I'm kind of disappointed about that. I feel like I was performing well enough with those lasers that should have kept my combo rising, but I guess it's fine if you think I'm less of a cool person video game for using the lasers instead of sword fighting them. I was saying I was working smarter, not harder, but whatever. Maybe the game wants me to take the hard route. Anyways, there are a lot of gems just lying around in this castle. This is lovely. And so at this point, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to open these doors, because on the right side, if I close the thing in a minute, you'll be able to see. There we go. The right side, there's a chest on the elevated point and on the left, but the one on the left actually has an open doorway. The one on the right does not. It's got a gap above it on the rampart wall, so we've got to get up there if we want to drop down to it. But this one we can just walk out and do it as I did here. 3,000 gems is a buttload. I bet there's a lot of fairies in our future for that. So now I'm trying to figure out how to get up to the top, when of course that's probably going to be how we leave anyways, because that's where the next exit is. And then these things are very much alive and trying to kill us. I wasn't expecting that from these. I kind of expected the smaller ones would. But the laser strategy seems to work. I'm a firing my laser! Rawr! Man, they got Shrek'd by that. They did not last long. And here I'm deciding I'll leave cutting all the curtains for later so I remember which ones I've been in. And this one seems to be just a secret cache. And I think at this point I was rambling something about how wouldn't the maids have found that if they were dusting behind the curtains, but of course, I mean, they might have just left it there. What are they going to try and steal from the royal family? That seems like a terrible idea. If I were a maid there and I found that, I'd just be like, I don't want to know. Heart container in the other one. That's a slightly more valuable reward, isn't it? This one is a slight increase towards your goal of making your sword glow a bit. This one increases the amount of bullets you can take. Heck yeah, I want the heart container. And naturally, this time there actually was something behind the throne, something behind these curtains, but there doesn't appear to be anything on the right side there, so I'm good to carry on here. This is the only thing I've got to do. And Hyrule Castle, man, you wouldn't know it from any of the ancient texts, but they love their cannons. So here I am, falling all around trying to catch as many force gems, and we both caught one at the same time there. That was pretty dope. Red and green there, Christmas colors catching gems together. We got a lot of gems. 3,392 is a lot. That's wild. And I think at this point I'm ranting about how there's no way this is purely a functional purpose. This room was made because some really rich noble was extremely bored and had it commissioned or whatever. And now I'm trying to figure out, is there any difference between going up on the right side and the left side? But it seems you can go in between them interchangeably if you just duck in there. Oh, my head! I got squished up. A glowing light surrounds you. So I'm deciding I'll just swap sides here and go up the left. Now that I've got all that stuff from the middle. Wah! Yeah! Bonk. Nice job, me. Showing the strats there. Stabbing the ground. And so then I'm deciding it'd be faster if I just send Red down there and then bring him back up. So what's in here? Brum bum bum bum. Another heart container even. All of them staved to the end there. So I'll bring him back up there. And I charge on here to the top. What could be at this the top? That's like a kraken etched into the ground. Who goes there? Nice particle effects, I'm probably saying. Oh, weird. This thing looks a bit Donkey Kong Country-ish is probably also what I'm saying. Ow! Because it looks sort of like a 3D model that they've taken pictures of. I think this game would have come out after Wind Waker, so there are a lot of assets they reused from their Wind Waker days. And then I was trying to see, because it was mentioned in the chat earlier, if I can hit the energy balls back at it with the links. And in fact, you can. It's just hard, and so I decided it would be a bad idea to continue on doing it. Oh, am I still going to try it? No, I'm still going to try it one more time. Look at me go. Didn't even get the first one. Nice. So I swap all back together. Now I'm trying to figure out the optimal way to hit the energy balls back at it, because just slashing it doesn't seem to work. Much like the Phantom Ganon fight in Wind Waker. I slashed it and then got cowardly and backed off, and so I missed the second one. So now I'm trying to figure out a way. You going to try it again? I tried to hit it with the boomerangs. That didn't do a damn thing. 2, 3, getting it good. Oh, it sent it just too far to the left, and my formation wasn't enough to cover it. I'm thinking the diamond one might be good now. Oh, they did double slash in a row. Caught me off guard. Here we go. There's a little more coverage that way, but wasn't fast enough. So I'm trying to think strategy now, and I think now is about the time that I'm figuring if I just go up close to it, yeah, bam, then it comes right at me, and even if they change the angle a whole bunch, then I can still get it reasonably well. Oh god, that was terrible dodge. And now I'm just trying to get out of all the money that's scattered over the railing like an idiot and getting hit over again and losing it again. Still not as bad as we got shreked by that one captain and all the guards that were marching. That was terrible. Oof! Energy ball right in the face. Not a good way to go. Dodging all around here. I finally got back into it, but now the angle is awkward here, so it might not work. Oh, actually, I got it anyway. And so we're just spamming spins and slashes. Did a fair number on it there, but looks like it'll take a little more. Dodging around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, nice. A little more straightforward than the Wind Waker 1A. Bam, bam, bam. I wish I could show the audio for this and it wasn't all screwed up because the explosion sound effects there were incredibly bassy and profound, but perhaps we'll see similar explodey things in the future in this game. Should we stream it again, play it again, whatever have you. We got a lot more gems for that. 4,670. I mean, what are we going to do with all these? Turn them into fairies, I suppose. So what, I had 7 or 8 at this point? And I think I know how many we got after that, but it's about to tell us when we break the seal and the barrier. And I'm saying this looks sketchy as hell, so I'm going to send purple first. That's right. He's the brave one, I think. Basically, anyone but the red one, which is the one I identify with, are the brave one. So I hippie hop him all around, and then he keeps holding his sword out, which I thought was a little much. And then the blue maiden ate him. I mean, I thought that we need purple. If you could give him back, please, that would be great. We can't. 3 Swords Adventure just does not sound the same. Triforce Heroes, whatever. Where am I? The darkness, it's gone. I've been freed, haven't I? Link, what's happened to you? Something weird. I don't want to talk about it. There was a sword. I got punched in the face. It was bad. Man, I have a lot of thoughts about what happened to me, apparently. Oh, the Four Sword. You've drawn the mystical blade. That means Vati is free once more, does it not? Yeah. That was me. That was kind of like the key, and I just went like ka-chunk and unlocked that little Pandora's box of awful. So that was me. I apologize about that. We're going to try and fix it, though. You and me, together. I mean, you're the guardian of the Chiral and whatever, and you've taken up the mantle fate has given you. How brave. I wouldn't, didn't have much of a choice. The tornado happened pretty fast, and now I'm here. Such determination speaks well of you. You are truly a great hero. Oh, there's something you must know. That dark shadow that captured us, yes, it looked just like you. I did know that. What was it? You can see the look in my face. I definitely knew that. Link, you must save the... I didn't read that fast enough in this time, but she was saying save the princess and all this malarkey. And then she just decided to break some glass. She's incredibly strong, you see. She didn't even have to move her arms to do it. Just flexed her elbows and all the glass shattered. Hey, look, she can stand up. That's cool. Hi. Travel by sea under my protection to a place called the Eastern Temple. Another of my kidnapped sisters is imprisoned there. Allow me to transform that I might serve as your guide. Come, we must go. That's nice, because we've been wandering around aimlessly for a long time now, so having a guide would be great. Wow, she's compact, I'm probably thinking. She fits on my status screen, I'm probably thinking. That was 8, that said? Eight fairies do we have now? And now look how many we have once we step into the 12. Force fairies 12. We got 4 from that. Wicked. That's amazing. Nope, you can't go back up the stairs, you moron. Let's go onward. There's nothing up there. You've already finished the level. Turned in all your force gems. Anyway, so, yeah, Blue Maiden's now a fairy. Gonna guide us over to the Eastern Temple. And that's where the next episode is gonna take us. Whoa, God, she was very strong, she can pick us up. I mean, I wish she could just fly us like that everywhere. So here we are on the coast of Level 2, Eastern Hyrule. So there we are. That's more or less where I got to, and then I just spent the last 5 minutes closing up my thoughts on whether or not I would do that again, which I've kind of summarized in this talkity as well, so, you know, doesn't really warrant needing going over again, but it was a fun time streaming this game, and if I get a chance to stream it again, I surely will. I mean, it would feel pretty awkward to start it and then never finish it. So even if I just record it as a normal video, I'll probably finish it on the channel some point. It was like I was never going to start it just as a normal video series, because I have way too many other games to play, but just to stream it because I don't have to edit it and all that junk. Although then, now, because I have to add this voiceover, it's a bit of editing anyway. But why am I complaining? Point being, thank you very much if you turned into the live stream or at the time, or indeed if you just watched this re-uploaded archive of the live stream. I appreciate you coming around here. I know this was a bit of an experimental thing because it was my first time ever streaming. I really should have spent more time trying to learn OBS, but I didn't have much time to stream today, so I was like, I gotta just install it and try it, which is why I was making mistakes left, right, and center. But there are a lot of things I now know for next time, and I'm sure I'll be able to find out how to delay my voice so that it actually lines up with the gameplay that's happening, and I'm sure I'll be able to figure out why YouTube's archive thing didn't work, and I'm sure I won't open another tab that messes up all the audio like I did this time. I'm positive all those things will happen. If I make any mistakes ever again, then I give you full permission to make a disapproving face. And wouldn't that be good? For all of us? The answer is yes. Anyway, thank you very much for coming around. If you watch this live, or if you just... Oh, God, there goes the video. It just stopped there. That's crazy. I guess the stream record just ends there. Thank you very much for coming around. If you watched it live, or if you just watched it now, hopefully I'll see you around in something some other time. I'm just going to be out of here now. Peace!